tonight in a theme that rhymes. God, work with my mind. Get me prepared for what you have for me. There are many of you, you don't have things tonight that you should have. Therefore, who should already be possessing certain things tonight, but you don't have it. You don't have it. And the reason you don't have it is your mind. You hear me? That's the reason I'm moving away from so much things that's just evil. And you're going to be put to the test, especially as a Christian, and we need to be. It's time we stop being soft. It's time we stop spending our money with people who disrespect our God. You disrespect my God, you won't get my money. You won't get my money. Now, I'm not going around trying to police people and before I buy something, what you believe, what you think. No, but if you put it out there on Front Street that you hate the God I serve, then hate the money that I make, because I won't keep bringing it to you. Now, that's right there. Nobody else spends money in places where people disrespect them. This is good stuff. Well, Pastor, that mean I can't take the kid to Disney World? You pray about it. But I won't be taking none there. And I have taken some there. But you have to get to a point where you say enough is enough. You're going to respect what we believe. Just like the Atlanta Hawks. February is supposed to be Black History Month. Now, I'll get into that later on why I don't just go head over heels about that, but that's another subject. But that's what it's supposed to be. Why then do the Atlanta Hawks decide to do Pride Night in February, where they honor the LGBTQ plus community? Did I miss it? When was Straight Night? Did I miss it? You couldn't have gave me a free ticket. Why? Because I don't hate people like that. I love folk. That's the reason I tell the truth. Right? But that sin, you have to hate it. You have to. Love the person, but hate the sin. Right? Now the conscience deals with, listen, because it's so good, because we'll get wrapped up in our conscience before we know it. Your conscience deals with your inner thoughts, your inner feelings. Oh, and this is what I love, that inner voice. Have y'all ever heard a voice telling you to do stuff? They call it the inner voice. Something spoke to me. Told me to go do such and such, such and such. But listen to me now. What something spoke to you and told you to go do was wrong for you to do. So whose voice was that? Now listen, we always blame the devil. But it's not always his voice. Come on. According to the proverb writer, it can be my own voice. It could be me. Woo. Listen, there are some things you will crave that's not good for you. See that inner desire, that's your mind. But Pastor, I want it so bad. Yeah, but it's going to hurt you. It's not God's best for you. But see, if you're the type of person that you're going to follow your inner voice, I'm telling you, you're going to keep messing yourself up. And you're going to be the problem. Now, when you become the problem, and you don't want to look at the person in the mirror because you so hate their decisions, see, it's going to start affecting other relationships. Because if you can't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. Is the place where we form opinions. It's a place where we reason, the place where we make choices. The mind, the heart, the place where we store knowledge, understanding. It's a place where we store memories. Look how powerful that is. Look how powerful the mind is, that I can store memories. You can store memories that will strengthen you. Come on. You can call to remind things that have happened that'll give you hope, that'll give you peace. Anybody went through something trying, but then all of a sudden you begin to play back a memory of how God showed up and showed out for you? What did that memory do for you? It should have gave you strength. It should have called you to say, look, I need to get up, go in here and pray. Because the last time I felt like this and I prayed and prayed through, God gave me peace. God gave me peace. The last time I obeyed God in reference to giving, he put $25,000 in my account. Now when I recall that to mind, and now I need 40,000, the same God that dropped 25 can drop the 40. That's a memory that should stir you to obey. But shout to somebody, but at the same time, bad memories. But see, since that mind is so powerful, the same way you can recall good things, things that make you happy, you can also recall things that make you sad, things that depress you, things that make you feel like you ain't good enough and you ain't gonna ever be good enough. You can just think about all the people in your life who has rejected you. And how does that make you feel? Makes me hate people. Makes me not want to have anything to do with people. Makes me not want to trust people. And so you see these people, they walk around, they don't trust nobody. I don't let nobody get too close to me. I got a wall up and nobody gets too close to me. Do you know you're a messed up person? Because there are some people who need to get close to you in order to help you. There are some people who need to get close to you so they can whisper the right thing in your ear. Because when you won't let the right people near you, you can't help but to allow the wrong people to get close. So don't give me that you've been hurt by people. Everybody over the age of 16 has been hurt by people. Word is good, but that's not what I choose to meditate on. Right? Everybody been betrayed by somebody. Come on. What is it going to do? How is it going to help me to sit there and just think about that all day? How's that going to be beneficial? It's not. Finally, the mind affects. And this reading the mind is important, because if I'm rehearsing the wrong memories, my mind affects my behavior, my character, my attitude. Whenever you see people acting out of character, just already know something going on in their mind. Man, she normally don't act like that. Normally she upbeat, she fun to be around. But today, all she wanted to do was talk about people and just down everybody and everything. And I wasn't even through eating my lunch, but I told her I got to go. Because her mind was messed up today. All she wanted to do was cry and be sad. Well, y'all sitting here looking like me. Y'all ain't never had. Now, I don't mind talking about heart-to-heart things and just going there, you know, but I ain't doing that every day. I ain't doing that every day. I go watch a movie before I do that. I want to have a deep talk today. No, we had a deep talk yesterday. Nah, we was all in them. Nah, I don't need that. I want to laugh today. That means I got to find some goofy comedy. I got to find some stuff don't make no sense. Dumber and Dumber Day. I got to find something that makes no sense. I'm talking about Naked Gun 1, 2, and 3. Makes no sense. You feel me? But you have friends. Listen, you got to discern people who love drama. You got to discern that. Right? Pastor can't walk with you and then I'm going to X off everybody that's drama. No. Yeah. She drama. Don't do it. Pastor, what about him? Yeah. More. No, you got to get to the point to where you can discern. Listen to me. This person ain't good for me. We some kin, but they're not good for me. We grew up together, but they're not good for me. We go to the same church, but they're not good for me. Right? Let's deal with it. Because remember, a fool trusts in his own heart. Girl, I heard you went to church. You don't need to go up there. Let me tell you why you don't need to go up there. You need to stop that fool. Before they even get out. The reason you don't need to go there. You need to go ahead and stop that fool. And tell them, say, look, because you hate church does not mean I got to hate it. Come on. God ain't gave nobody a reason to hate church unless they hate truth. Now, church has to be a place where we come sometimes and we get good whippings. Like this man. It has to be. It has to be a time where it's like God say, look, I'm pulling out the belt. I got the belt out on all of you. Based upon your mind. Because remember what he said in Jeremiah, that God searcheth the heart. You better tell somebody, God know your mind. You ever heard a person say that and they meant it in a good way, but it wasn't good? Well, God know my heart. And listen to me, and that be the problem. He know your heart. Well, Pastor, I forgave her. No, you didn't. Remember, God know your heart. You still haven't forgiven her. He said walk in favor and forgiveness, and he knows you still have not forgave. But you know what that tells me? That a person can say the right thing to me and hate me. Can compliment me, but can't stand me. Tell me they praying for me, but wish I fall. See, God searches the heart. God will not only reveal your heart, but God will reveal somebody's heart to you. Woo! God will tell you, that's not the church that I have for you. Jeremiah 7, I got to move.